Life has a peculiar way of testing us. It places us in seasons of waiting, long, uncertain stretches where nothing seems to happen, where our prayers feel unanswered, and where our efforts appear to go unnoticed. You've been there, haven't you? In that quiet space between planting seeds and seeing the harvest. In that frustrating gap between working hard and receiving recognition. In that painful period between hoping for change and witnessing transformation. But here's what I need you to understand today. Every single second you've waited has not been wasted. Not one moment of patience. Not one tear shed in the darkness. Not one prayer whispered when you felt alone. Everything you've endured has been preparing you for what's coming next. And what's coming is bigger, better, and more beautiful than you can imagine. The purpose behind your waiting season. Waiting is never easy in our fast-paced world where everything is instant. Instant messages, instant food, instant entertainment. We've lost our tolerance for delay. We want what we want, and we want it now. But some things in life simply cannot be rushed. A child takes 9 months to develop in the womb. An oak tree takes decades to reach its full strength. A diamond forms under pressure over millions of years. Your waiting season has not been idle time. While it may have felt like you were standing still, powerful things were happening beneath the surface. Your character was being refined. Your faith was being strengthened. Your capacity was being expanded. You were being prepared to handle the weight of what you've been asking for. Think about it. Would you trust someone who's never struggled with money to suddenly manage millions responsibly? Would you expect someone who's never faced adversity to lead others through crisis effectively? Would you believe that someone who's never waited for anything understands the value of what they receive? The waiting shapes us. It teaches us patience, perseverance, and perspective. It shows us what we're truly made of. It reveals whether we'll remain faithful when we can't see the finish line, whether we'll keep believing when circumstances suggest we should give up. You've been training, not just waiting. Here's a perspective shift that might change everything for you. You haven't just been waiting, you've been training. Every challenge you faced was strengthening your resolve. Every setback was teaching you resilience. Every disappointment was preparing you to appreciate what's coming. Athletes don't just wait for game day. They train relentlessly. They wake up early, push their bodies to the limit, practice the same movements thousands of times, and endure pain that most people would never willingly face. Why? Because they know the training prepares them for the moment of victory. Your life has been your training ground. That difficult job where you felt undervalued, it taught you skills you'll need in your next position. That relationship that didn't work out, it showed you what you truly deserve and won't settle for less. That financial struggle, it taught you resourcefulness and the true value of money. Every moment of your waiting has added to your arsenal of experience, wisdom, and strength. You're not the same person you were when you first started waiting. You're stronger now. You're wiser now. You're ready now. The reward is proportional to the wait. There's a principle in nature and in life. The longer the wait, the greater the reward. Quick fixes bring quick results that quickly fade. But things that take time to develop have staying power. They have depth. They have value. You've waited longer than you expected, and that's actually good news. It means what's coming is bigger than your original vision. God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, doesn't make you wait for small things. The extended season of preparation indicates an extended season of blessing. Think of Joseph in the biblical story. He had dreams of greatness as a young man, but then endured years of slavery and false imprisonment. Every day that passed must have felt like his dreams were dying. But those years weren't wasting his life. They were preparing him to become second in command of an entire nation. His reward matched his weight. Your reward is coming, and it will be worth every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt. What's being prepared for you is so precisely perfect for this version of you, the you that's been refined by the waiting, that if it had come earlier, you might not have been ready to receive it or maintain it. Signs that your season is shifting. Pay attention to what's happening around you right now. There are signs that your season is about to change. You might be feeling restless, like something is about to break open. You might be experiencing unexpected opportunities, new connections, or doors opening in places you didn't even knock. Sometimes, right before the breakthrough comes, things actually get harder. It's like the final push in childbirth. The most intense contractions happen right before the baby arrives. If you're in the middle of what feels like your hardest moment yet, don't lose heart. It might not be a sign that you're going backward. It could be the final resistance before your breakthrough. You might also notice a shift in your own spirit. You're less anxious about the outcome. You've developed a peace that wasn't there before. You're no longer desperately grasping. You're confidently expecting. This inner shift is significant because it shows you're aligned and ready to receive. What to do while you wait for your reward? While you're in these final moments of rewaiting, there are important things you should be doing. First, stay faithful to the process. Don't give up on your habits, your practices, or your principles just because you haven't seen results yet. The farmer who stops watering the seeds just before they sprout will never see the harvest. Second, prepare space for what's coming. If you're waiting for a relationship, work on becoming the person that kind of partner would be attracted to. If you're waiting for a business breakthrough, get your systems ready to handle growth. If you're waiting for healing, start researching what you'll do with your renewed health and energy. Third, stay grateful. Gratitude is the magnet that attracts more blessings. Even in your waiting, there are things to be thankful for. The ability to hope is a gift. The strength to endure is a blessing. The fact that you're still here, still believing, still moving forward, that itself is something to celebrate. Fourth, help someone else who's waiting. When you take your eyes off your own situation and serve others, something powerful happens. You shift from a consumer mindset to a contributor mindset. You tap into the principle of sowing and reaping. And often, as you help others, doors open for you. Your reward will exceed your expectations. Here's something beautiful about the way blessings work. They often come in packages we didn't expect, from directions we weren't looking, in forms we didn't anticipate. You might have been asking for a job, but you get a business opportunity. You might have been praying for a specific person, but you meet someone even better. You might have been hoping for one thing to change, but your entire life transforms. Don't limit your reward by rigidly expecting it to look a certain way. Stay open. Stay flexible. Trust that what's coming is better than what you imagined, even if it looks different. Your reward isn't just about material things or circumstances, though those may certainly be part of it. The real reward is who you've become through the waiting. You're more patient now. You're more compassionate. You understand suffering, so you can comfort others. You know what it means to hold on when everything tells you to let go. This version of you, refined, tested, and proven, is the greatest reward. Everything else that comes is just the cherry on top. The compound effect of your faithfulness. Every day you've remained faithful has been accumulating. It's like compound interest in a bank account. At first, the growth seems minimal, almost unnoticeable. But over time, it accelerates. The returns become exponential. Your faithfulness during the waiting period hasn't gone unnoticed. Every prayer, every effort, every moment you chose hope over despair, faith over fear, perseverance over quitting, all of it has been recorded. All of it matters. All of it counts. And now, you're at the point where the compound effect is about to kick in. The years of faithful waiting are about to produce a harvest that seems disproportionately large compared to what you planted. But that's how it works. The blessing doesn't come gradually. It comes suddenly, abundantly, overwhelmingly. Stories of those who waited and won. Throughout history, the greatest success stories are of people who waited, endured, and eventually triumphed. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before someone bought into his chicken recipe. He was in his 60s when Kentucky Fried Chicken finally took off. His waiting wasn't wasted. It made his success more meaningful. J.K. Smith. Rowling was a struggling single mother living on welfare when she wrote Harry Potter. Publishers rejected her manuscript repeatedly, but she kept waiting, kept believing, kept trying. Today, she's one of the wealthiest authors in the world, and her story inspires millions. These aren't just feel-good anecdotes. They're proof that waiting, combined with persistent effort and unwavering faith, eventually produces extraordinary results. Your story is being written right now, and the best chapters are about to unfold. The difference between waiting and wasting. There's a crucial distinction to understand. Waiting actively is different from wasting time passively. Active waiting means you're expectant, prepared, and responsive to opportunities. Passive wasting means you're bitter, stagnant, and closed off to possibilities. If your waiting has made you cynical and negative, you might miss your reward when it comes, because you're not in a position to receive it. But if your waiting has made you wise and watchful, you'll recognize your moment when it arrives. Active waiting involves maintaining hope, staying in motion, even if progress seems slow, keeping your spirit open, and believing that your time is coming. This kind of waiting is powerful. It positions you perfectly for the breakthrough. Your reward has a ripple effect. When your reward comes, it won't just benefit you. The wait you have endured has prepared you to use your blessing to impact others. Your success will inspire people who are still waiting. Your breakthrough will give hope to those who are struggling. Your testimony will be the encouragement someone else needs to hold on for one more day. This is why your reward was worth the wait, because it's not just about you. You're being blessed to be a blessing. You're being elevated to pull others up. You're being restored so you can help restore others. The seasons you've endured have given you empathy, wisdom, and credibility. When you speak to others about perseverance, they'll listen because you've lived it. When you encourage someone to hold on, they'll believe you because you held on. Final encouragement. Don't give up now. If you take nothing else from this message, take this. Don't give up now. You've come too far. You've endured too much. You've invested too many tears, prayers, and sleepless nights. You're closer than you've ever been, even if you can't see it yet. The darkest hour is just before dawn. The hardest push is right before birth. The most intense training happens right before the championship. Your reward is not just coming. It's already on its way. Every second you've waited has been recorded. Every moment of faithfulness has been noted. Every tear has been collected. Every prayer has been heard. And now, the accumulation of all that waiting is about to pour out as reward, blessing, favor, and breakthrough. Your time is now. Your season is here. What you've been waiting for is about to find you. Get ready. Stay faithful. Keep believing. Because every single second you waited is about to be rewarded in ways that will exceed your wildest expectations. The wait is almost over. The reward is already in motion. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Hold on just a little longer. The best is yet to come, and it's coming soon. If this message encouraged you today, please follow our channel for more inspiring content. Hit the like button if this resonated with your spirit, and share it with someone who needs to hear that their waiting season is about to end. Your support helps us reach more people who need hope and encouragement. Together, we're building a community of believers who refuse to give up on their dreams. Follow, like, and share, because someone in your circle needs this message today.